Okay, let's unpack this. Have you ever found yourself, stuck, just waiting for that perfect moment before you actually start something?
Oh, definitely. That big project, maybe a new habit.
Right, or even just like cleaning out the closet.
Yeah.
So today we're doing a deep dive into that very human tendency and why, according to our source material, it's more than just a delay, it's a trap.
Yeah, the source is this really powerful article called Don't Wait for Perfect, Embrace the Mess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And our mission, for you listening, is to pull out the key insights, the stuff that can actually help you break free from that, paralysis and just get moving. So let's talk about what the article calls the illusion of perfection. It points out how often we build these like ideal scenarios in our heads.
Perfect conditions, every single detail planned out.
Or just waiting for more time.
Yeah.
Right? We tell ourselves, okay, I'll launch this amazing idea after I've refined every tiny bit.
Or I'll start that new routine when things calm down. It feels safe, doesn't it, to imagine it all perfectly aligned.
It does feel safe.
But what the article gets at, which is really insightful, is that this planning, this waiting for the stars to align, it's not just about being careful.
No. What is it then?
It's really about trying to get every variable under our control. It's this subtle thing, trying to eliminate all the risk, all the uncertainty before we even take the first step. It gives you a sense of security, maybe, but it's false.
Okay, and this is where the article, well, it really cuts to the chase. It flat out says, perfection is a myth.
Yeah, not just hard to reach, but a myth.
It calls it a mirage. And, maybe more importantly, a comfortable excuse to avoid the discomfort of action. That phrase really hit me. It changes perfection from a goal to like active self-sabotage.
Absolutely. And if you connect that to the bigger picture, the article's arguing that this need to control everything, every tiny outcome, it's not just unrealistic, it's paralyzing.
Stop it.
Stops us dead in our tracks. The source really emphasizes that life is inherently messy, unpredictable, and wonderfully chaotic. The power isn't in achieving perfection, it's in realizing we can't insist on it in a world that just isn't built that way.
It challenges that fundamental need for total control.
Exactly.
So the article then throws out this challenging question. It makes you stop and think, did any great invention, any big social movement, or even just a huge personal change ever really happen in a perfectly sterile, controlled environment?
That's such a good question. And the article's answer is, well, pretty definitive, no. Absolutely not.
Right. Seems obvious when you put it like that.
Instead, the source says these breakthroughs emerged from the trenches of trial and error, from moments of uncertainty, from the courage to take a leap despite not having all the answers.
So growth happens in the chaos, not by avoiding it.
Precisely. It happens because of it. That messy space is where the real innovation, the real evolution happens.
Which brings us to the urgency in the article. It's basically yelling, stop waiting for everything to be perfect.
Yeah, it's not just holding you back.
It's stealing your most precious resource, time. And we've all felt that, right? Watching time slip by while we're just tinkering.
Totally. But what's great here is the solution offered. It's not saying be reckless.
No.
It's saying embrace the glorious messiness of life, except that the imperfections, they aren't just, bumps in the road. They are the road, in a way. They're how we learn.
It's a mindset shift from avoiding mistakes to using them.
Yes.
Using them as data.
And it gives really clear actions, too. Like, take that first step, even if it's a small, wobbly one.
Or launch your idea, even if it's not fully polished.
Start that project, even if you don't have all the resources you think you need. It's just go.
Exactly. The whole philosophy is learn as you go, adapt, pivot, grow. The article puts it beautifully. The path isn't that straight, perfectly paved road we imagine.
No, it's a winding, sometimes rocky, often exhilarating adventure. Love that. It's about being agile, responding to what actually happens.
So what does this all boil down to? For you, listening, for that thing you're waiting on.
I think the core challenge from the source is release the need for control. Just let go of that perfection illusion.
And instead,
step into the arena. Be bold, be brave, and be messy.
So the final thought for you was one thing, just one thing you can start today, right now. Even if it's not perfect, even if you don't have it all figured out.
Do it. Your future self is definitely going to thank you.
As the article says right at the end, the world is waiting for what you have to offer, imperfections and all.